My glass. Today is January 13th, it was my 16th birthday. Jan the 7th, was meant to fly solo. Winds were gusting 26. Tuesday, winds were crosswind at 15. Could have gone up, but not solo. Now there's no availability to the 26th of January for a 2-hour slot. But I am flying on Saturday coming up. Forced landings, sleep turns, should be good. Yeah, today's video, it's going to be cringy. It's going to be the top 5 student pilot mistakes I've ever made. Because we all make mistakes. We all learn the mistakes. We're going to ace the mistakes that we make. Before I start the video, make sure you check out Smooth Aviation. Got my headset from there, you can get 5% off with the code HEADSET4. First mistake was probably the first ever video on this channel. Liverpool to Kirkby, it was titled. So basically, technically I wasn't a student pilot here, it was a trial lesson because I wasn't 14. So basically I was reading off a script because I didn't know my comms basically. And on the script it was like line by line, and it had if you were going into the circuit, if you were leaving the zone. And I got clearance to leave the zone, but I read back a circuit clearance. It was like, Levi Kirkby, no over 1,500 feet, VFR. And I read back, cleared into the visual circuit. No, it was awkward.
Found hold position, and the clearance is Levi Kirkby, VFR, not above altitude 1,500 feet, squawk 5050.
Cleared to leave the zone at Kirkby into the visual circuit, not above 1,500 VFR, squawk 5050, Golf Romeo Victor November Delta. 1,500 VFR,
awkward.
Squawk 5050, Golf Romeo Victor November Delta.
Even the controllers can go on break, he's thinking, what the front door? I'm thinking, what the front door also. But hello. Daddy, get on my deck, sunshine. The call sign quite wrong. Oh my god, falling over. So I got the call sign quite long, got golf, Romeo Victor November Delta. Ta. Oh. Brain freeze. Yeah. It's his fault. Jamie's fault. He gave me the wrong info. He was a great instructor and he'd gone. So I didn't get to actually do my training with him. Let's be honest though, for 13 years of age, not that bad. Second mistake, I forgot to put the parking brake on. Oh my god, that was funny. I didn't get this on video because most of the time I start my cameras once I've done the power checks and just before I'm about to call up. So once I get my checklist out the way and I do my checks and then I press, alright, camera, audio recorder, then I'm good to go. But before my engine started, I didn't put the parking brake on. And I turned the engine on. I just went side rolling forward, to be honest. Because you know, you leave the throttle half an inch open. Oh my god, it was awkward. Neil was like, and I was like, ah! Yeah, that was like a year and a half ago. We don't make these mistakes anymore, we learn from them. Anyway. Third mistake. Oh, I remember this one. We were in the low-level corridor. Now, this is going to not make sense. So I'm going to explain it to you. In our lovely little airspace, we have a low-level corridor. We're in Class D airspace. We got Liverpool, we got Manchester City, we got Manchester CTO, we got Manchester runners, basically. We go by Manchester because Manchester are more busy than us. So splitting from Liverpool to Manchester, there's a low-level corridor. Now in this low-level corridor, you can only go through it 1,300 feet. Any higher, then you're in bad airspace. I mean, there's more words to it now. If you want another video on that, I'll go into it in deep depth. For now, I just really can't bother with 1,300 feet. That's all you need to know. It was kind of weird. We were coming in from the southeast, so we were like kind of over into Liverpool. So we had to kind of come through Manchester a little bit. And I kind of come into the low-level corridor at 1,500. They did not like it. It was like, it wasn't mean. It was like, can you please descend to 1,300? I see if I've got it. I can't remember what video it is. I come through the low-level corridor at 1,500. Should have been at 1,300. That was in bad airspace. And it's kind of, not going to lie though, this was like an easy mistake to make for anyone. When Liverpool are using 09, you got arrows on a chart, so you kind of, oh my god, it's raining. So you kind of use like, off runway 27, you'll lose Seaforth and Chester as your standard to go out, and to come back in, you'll lose Alton Park and Kirkby to come back in. That's your standard. Off 09, it's Kirkby to go out, Alton Park to go out, and Chester and what's the other one? Chester and Seaforth to come back in. We were using 27, so we went out by Chester and we come back in by Alton Park. Now, Manchester were using 05s at this time, so Alton Park kind of runs along the ILS 405s at Manchester, sort of, kind of, not directly, but kind of. It's weird to explain it. Another video, hey ho, we'll do it one time. We just had to turn left out of the airspace dead quick. It was learningful. Now, next mistake was a mistake that you probably didn't notice, and it was recent, but I noticed it. It was funny, I laughed about it on the runway. We were given 2-minute wait time because the jet just took off in front of us. And I got a bit confused, because obviously you have to have the engine running at 1200 RPM while you're idle, in case it was, you know, it just kind of fucks up on you. We were just sat there, waiting, idle on 2 bars. So I can't bother with the parking brakes, bit of use. So I just have my feet on the toe brakes, which are the upper pedals. You know, so I have my feet on the upper pedals. And we get takeoff clearance. And I'm putting down the throttle, thinking, right, I need to put down the throttle to take off the parking brake. So then I'm like, what the fudge? I haven't got the parking brake on, I'm stupid. So I instantly put the throttle to full. And at this rate, I still have my toe pedals on, with my brakes. And I just instantly release them, and I just go, it's like a jolt. It was like, but then we're going. We're not stopping, we're going. But it was kind of awkward. But I don't think you've noticed that. But I noticed that.
Charlie Golf, runway 27 cleared for takeoff with a left turn out, surface wind 220 degrees 9 knots.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff, Golf Charlie Golf. Wind's going down a bit.
Golf 0 down, after departing Tomahawk, line up and wait runway 27 by Golf.
Line up and wait after departing Tomahawk, clear Fox Hotel.
Final mistake that I'm willing to share is the SRA approach we done into Liverpool. It was IMC conditions, I wasn't meant to. I was doing an SRA approach, and that's where radar talk you down to the ground. It was like, turn left and 099, turn left and 09, altitude should be 1330 feet. That's an SRA approach. And they gave us clearance to land, and I misunderstood the call. It said, once landed, contact tower 12635. Because you know the contact tower on final, it's the right thing to do.
Right? Yeah. Okay. That was very fun. No, after landing. Oh, okay, that's a very specific approach, okay? So, Megan will give you the clearance. Go ahead. Left turn 360 degrees, climb 2.
Now, the most common mistake, and I'm willing to share this, so it's 6 basically. Most common mistake I've ever made is staring at the instruments. Cameron, I hope you're watching this. You asked me why I don't play Flight Simulator anymore. It's because I don't want to look at instruments, because that's what that does to you. Because you're basically RFRing, aren't you? So I don't want to stare at instruments anymore. Because when I first started to learn to fly, you know, VFR, we're using visual stuff. I was more looking inside. I was like, airspeed, altitude, are we okay? Turning. I'm looking at the turning code, and like, and I started to be, I know I'm turning, I can see my wings, that one going down, that one's going up. What am I doing? I'm turning, I can see that. I don't need to be staring at an instrument to tell me I'm turning. You know what I'm saying? Bit of common sense. If I put the accelerator up, the aircraft's obviously where I'm going to climb. I know that, I don't need to be looking inside. So that was a stupid mistake. And then Neil started to get like frustrated. It used to be in like my reports. He started like, stop staring inside, look outside. And he used to start to cover the instruments with a board. And here we go, watch that video.
Okay, so you got 1700 feet. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so what's happening?
I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also, go check out my Instagram. I'm going to post a good photo on there in a bit. And I'll hope to see you guys later. Cheerio.